Is this it, Mr. Johnson? Is this the place where you last saw Rosemary?
To be honest, I don't know. Every dang room in these caves looks almost exactly like the last one.
It may seem that way, but is there anything in particular about this chamber that seems familiar in some way? The arrangement of the stalactites or stalagmites, perhaps?
Well, that depends.
On what?
What the heck a stagmite or a stagtite is?
This, my good man, is a stalagmite. The inverse versions hanging from the ceiling are stalactites.
Gotcha. And no, none of them seem familiar.
Most distressing.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. If I just could have made it clearer to Danny and Alice that this place was off limits, none of this would have ever happened.
Wait a minute.
What is it, Sheriff Elliott?
Look here. This look familiar?
It sure does.
Well?
It's Alice's, all right.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I'm sure. I bought this pair for her for school. She and I fought about them because she wanted the more expensive ones, and I caved and bought them. This is my daughter's shoe.
Which means your children are most definitely here.
It sure does. Alice! Alice! Danny! Wherever you are, Daddy's coming! Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Lead the way, Doc.
Right.
Daddy's coming.
Alice Johnson?
Who are you?
My name is Rosemary. I'm here with your father.
My father? He's here?
Yes, but I lost track of him before I was kidnapped by that thing.
It grabbed me too. I was looking for Danny and it just came out of nowhere. I think it wants to eat us.
That's not going to happen. Not while I'm here. Now, are you okay?
I think so.
Is your brother okay?
Yes. After the monster got me, I must have blacked out. When I woke up, I was here, and so was Danny. I wanted to escape, but we can't move.
Neither can I.
Are we being rescued?
Not yet.
I want to go home.
It's okay, Danny. Don't be scared.
Who's that?
That's Rosemary.
Did the monster get her too?
Yes, but she's with Daddy.
Is Daddy here?
He's not here, but he's coming.
I'm so tired.
I know, so am I. You just need to hold on a little bit longer. Your daddy's coming to save us.
This is it. This is where we were attacked by all those bats.
To be fair, the creatures weren't in all likelihood attacking you. Instead, they were probably moving en masse toward the exit to go out into the open air and search for food. You simply got in their way.
Didn't make it any less creepy.
Point well taken. Now, can you tell us what you remember?
Well, I was standing here, and Rosemary was over there. We heard this crazy flapping sound, then whoosh, a whole mess of bats.
Doc, look here.
Have you found something, Sheriff?
Not sure, but the bat trappings here look different.
Different how?
They're all streaked.
Streaked bat droppings. How does that help us?
Actually, that may help us quite a bit. They shouldn't be disturbed at all like that unless something with substantial weight was... But that's not possible.
What's not possible?
If Rosemary had walked out of this chamber, we should be able to clearly see her footprints in the guano. Instead, it looks more like she was...
Dragged.
Dragged? By what? All right, this ain't funny. My children are in here. My only children are in here.
Hey, let's keep our wits about us. Is it possible Rosemary was hurt and dragged herself out of this room?
If the flock of bats was as massive as Mr. Johnson claims, it is certainly possible she was injured. Then again, there are no handprints of any kind to indicate crawling or pulling.
Doc, you said you're an expert on this cave system, right?
That would be a fair assessment, yes.
Are there any animals in these caves that are large enough to drag an adult woman? Bears, maybe.
Unfortunately, Sheriff Elliott, I am only a geologist. I can tell you everything you could ever care to know about the types of rock that make up the cave walls or mineral deposits. But when it comes to anything beyond your basic spider or bat, I am at a loss.
Okay, so give me your best guess.
Not to my knowledge, no. But
what?
As you may know or have heard recently, this system of caverns was once used for underground testing of atomic weapons. Your government exploded several devices during the last decade, but was forced to stop when a local Indian tribe successfully obtained a legal injunction citing these caves as holy ground.
What does that have to do with anything?
Possibly nothing, and yet possibly everything. The effects of atomic radiation are wildly unpredictable. As a result, there is no way of knowing exactly what lurks within these caves.
So what? Are you saying there might be some mutated thing out there that's strong enough to drag a full-grown woman away?
Possibly yes, but most probably no. Still, let us be on our guard.
Good idea. Let's keep moving.
Yes, let's.
Lead the way, Doc.
As you wish.
I don't like this.
Neither do I. What is it, Doc?
Something quite interesting. Look there. The streak trail leads off in that direction, while a second smaller one leads in that direction.
A smaller one?
Stan!
It's Alice's other shoe.
It sure is, buddy.
Which means we can postulate that she has been through at least some of the same corridors and pathways as Rosemary. At this point, I'll venture to say that whatever abducted Rosemary may in fact also have taken the children.
But their paths go in different directions.
Sheriff, these caves twist, turn, and fold back in on themselves throughout the length of the system, which means there are multiple pathways to single locations.
But what if whatever took Rosemary has nothing to do with the kids? And on the flip side of that, how do you know we aren't talking about more than one abductor?
All right, enough talk. We're getting close. I can feel it. Let's keep moving.
Yes, there is no further time for conjecture. We must keep moving. Since I'm the more experienced among us, I will search alone down the left fork. You two will follow the right. Since we now have Rosemary's radio, we have regained the ability to stay in contact.
Good call, Doc. Check in if you find anything interesting.
Will do. Happy hunting.
You too. You ready?
Ready.
Good Lord, Doctor, you're getting jumpy in your old age. Come in, Sheriff.
I'm here, Doc.
It's right here, Sheriff. It's looking at me.
What is? What's looking at you?
A creature of some kind. It's rather large and oddly bat-like, yet humanoid.
A creature? What do you mean, a creature?
I mean... Wait a minute.
Doc? Are you there? Doc?
You okay, Doc?
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Hey now. Hey, stay with me, Doc.
The creature.
What the hell was it? You unloaded 2 rounds into that thing and it barely flinched. Is that what took my kids? Is that what took my kids?
I don't know, but it smelled of lilac.
Lilac? Lilac? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Rosemary's perfume. Lilac. It has rosemary.
Can you walk, Doc?
I'm not sure. My extremities feel numb.
Numb? What do you mean?
I think some sort of electromagnetic paralysis feel extremely painful.
We gotta go after that thing.
No. We don't know what we're up against.
That thing's got my kids, George. I gotta go after it.
Think, Stan. You don't know if that thing has your kids, and we don't even know what it was.
I don't care.
Stan, all it did was touch the dock, and now he can't move. What do you plan to do if you find it? And what if there's more than one? You don't even have a weapon.
I don't need one, George. I'll rip its guts out with my bare hands if it did anything to Alice or Danny.
Wait!
What is it, Doc?
I think I know a better way.
Better way? What do you mean?
It appeared to be some sort of grossly mutated bat-like creature with unusual powers. If it is related in any way to the species of bat commonly found in these caves, I know a way we can lure and trap the animal.
Trap it? Trap it? You're talking gibberish. I'm going after it.
Stan, that's not a good idea.
I don't care what you think, George. And I'm not interested in trapping that thing. With or without you, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna kill it.
Stan! Stan! Get back here, you stubborn
Let him go, Sheriff. He will no longer listen to reason, and why should he? His children are in danger, and he must do what he feels he must to save them.
I know. But him going off and getting himself killed ain't gonna help those kids one bit. Then again, I know Stan Johnson. And if he does get his hands on that thing, well, problem solved.
But in case he fails, we have work to do. I don't think the creature had enough time to paralyze me completely before you frightened it away. I can already feel its paralysis field wearing off. If you'll help me to my feet, I believe I can walk.
Sure thing.
Perhaps it's not wearing off as fast as I thought. I believe I will require some assistance.
You got it.
All right, you mutated freak. Come on out and fight like a man. Or whatever you are. What are you, Yella? Or do you only pick on women and children? Show yourself! You child-snatching demon! Coward! Coward! As God is my witness, when I get my hands on you, I'm not only gonna wring your neck, I'm gonna enjoy it! And then I'm gonna take your dead carcass, skin it, and make you into a pair of boots! Finally. You stink. There's more where that came from, ugly. Where are they? Where are my kids? Where are my kids? Where are my kids?
Wow! Stan is having a really shocking engagement with our monster. And speaking of which, many of you are probably saying, Count Gore, that is the worst monster I've ever seen in a movie. Maybe, maybe not. Let's refresh your memory and do a point of comparison from the movies like they used to be. As you can see, the monster in tonight's movie fits right in, sort of out of the Corman school of monster making. Let's find out what happens to our monster and everyone else as we continue with Terror from Beneath the Earth.